All right, folks, it's the Hardee's Friday Night Blitz. We're getting you ready for the 2024 season. And right now in the spotlight, the crew from Blacksburg, the Bruins, joining right now in his third year as head coach of the Blacksburg Bruins, Zack, Leonard. And Zack, how you doing, sir?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Well, last year 2-8, but the biggest thing is got that losing streak off your back, 29 straight. In fact, one point season we're 2-2. But again, a few tough things happened at the end. Overall, just your thoughts about last year and going into this year.
Well, we got two big monkeys off of our back. So we won our first game in 29 losses, right? So broke that streak, which was huge. Big mental lift off of our kids. And then we also won our first home game on our turf. So a lot of people don't know that, but they hadn't won a home game since they installed that turf. So that was big for our kids too, especially, winning it in front of our fans. We had a great turnout. It was awesome.
So, Coach, looking at things in your third year, normally this is the year where you kind of really get the thing going and everyone knows about the program. Just how big is it to now in your third year? People know what to expect. The coaches and the players know what to expect from you in this program.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, just building that culture where they know what our off-season looks like, they know what our in-season looks like, they know what to expect from our coaching staff, and then just building on it. So, hoping to make a lot of strides, have guys with more experience. The first 2 years, a lot of people hadn't played a varsity rep for you, right? So we're coming in with more experience. We're really excited to get it on the field.
Coach, when you look at your team, how many starters you got back on offense? How many you got back on defense? And who are the guys we should have our eyes on this year?
I think we have a lot of really special kids. So a lot of our offensive line will be returning, but I think we're returning probably 7 on both sides of the ball with significant play time. Started at some point last year, and then a lot of guys who were very successful on JV last year as well. They had a phenomenal season, and that was really good for us, kind of get the winning edge instilled into those young men. And then we've got some football players who will still be young, but we expect big things from. It's hard putting a lot on sophomores, but when you got really special ones, you expect a lot out of them.
You mentioned the valuable playing time that the younger players got heading into this year. Talk about how big that was, because obviously now these guys know how to play the game, because I guess the only way you learn is to play.
Absolutely. And that's our philosophy. We if you're not a starter on varsity and you're JV age, you're playing JV. So those guys got a lot of in-game experience. We're really proud of that program last year. They went from 1 win the year before to 6-4 this past year, in a really tough district with really good JV programs. So we saw a lot of growth there. And again, playing is very important and getting that experience, but I think it's just as important getting experience winning, so understanding that you have to demand those results when you're on the field. You've got to expect good things and then go make it happen. I think that was really good for the mental edge.
How big, and this might sound like an obvious question, maybe a dumb question, but I'll ask it anyway because I've been known to ask them. How big is it to learn how to win? Because obviously, like you said, that last group didn't know what to expect from winning, but this year they had the taste of it. But how big is it to learn and understand how to win and be successful on the football field?
I think it's twofold. So it shows you that your work that you put in that whole previous offseason mattered. What you did mattered, and it made a difference on the football field. So now you're even more willing, and even more people are willing to buy in completely to that offseason mode. And we've seen commitment level that has just gone through the roof comparatively. So that's been huge for us. But it also shows you how to deal with adversity. I think football is one of those special sports where I don't care if you go 10-0. At some point on that football field, there's going to be some adversity that you're going to have to fight through, right? And when you see that you can, you're more likely to handle that next piece of adversity.
Well, I tell you one thing, I'm sure that the turnaround you've had with this program is special, and people are excited about Blacksburg Bruin football. But obviously there's that tradition. So obviously that helps to have the tradition, the success. This team has won state championships and had success. So I guess that's big in another way that these players know, hey, you can have success at Blacksburg.
Absolutely. I think it's really easy to see. And there's the traditions that Coach Chris set way back in the day. I mean, believe it or not, I didn't know Coach Chris until right when I got the football job. I'd never had a conversation with him. And we were on the same page with a lot of the ideas that he had done in the past. So I just brought him back. And that was really powerful. And I think it helped build some relationships in the community, build some relationships with parents. We do a family dinner for a couple weeks out of the year on Wednesdays, where it's not just the football players. They bring their families, they bring really whoever they want. I'm meeting little brothers, cousins, all sorts of stuff, and just building on that tradition that Coach had way back in the day. It's been nice, and he's been a great mentor to me for sure.
You mentioned family dinners. My biggest question, probably the most important question, A, what's on the menu, and B, where was my invitation to this?
That's good. We would love to have you, but the menu changes. So we were very lucky. We had Avellino's donated a meal for us.
Right.
That was phenomenal. Really, really good stuff. We had chili cook-off night where me and a couple of coaches were judges. So that was a really special one too. Cheeseburger night, all sorts of stuff. It just kind of rotated around. Breakfast for dinner. We had some good ones. You'll have to check it out.
I know, that's like a game plan right there. That's like the plan right there. So, Coach, at the end of the day, what's it going to take for your team and your program to have the success you expect and hope to have this year?
Just the relationships, honestly. I really think they've done a lot of the work in the offseason building those relationships, and now they have to trust each other, right? Not try to do somebody else's job, just execute yours and watch the whole picture fall in together and get the game plan going. And I think we can do that for sure.
And of course, Coach, you start the season as usual. Every year it's Giles and Blacksburg,
Yes,
so
sir.
the rivalry continues.
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Good deal. Speaking of excitement, how fun is it to know that you guys are on the doorstep of the season starting?
Gosh, it's right here, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's wild. We're very excited, but at the same time, you get excited about every day's work. So it's like, man, I still got a bunch of work I want to do before that point. So just take it one day at a time, make sure we're getting kids better every day, and then I'm hoping if a guy shows up for camp, they're going to feel behind because of all the work we've already put in. We'll still take them, but I want them to feel a little bit behind, honestly.
Good deal. Well, Coach Leonard, thank you so much for your time,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Thanks for
You're
having
awesome
me.
as usual. As the Blacksburg Bruins are getting ready for the season, just like we are with the Hardees. Friday Night Blitz on the 2024 season.
Jackson Borrello, JACKSONBORRELLO, 2025.
Let's talk about last season. What happened there?
Well, we won our first couple of games in a few years. I had just moved to the school, so I was brand new, and I think for what we had, we did a pretty good job.
What should we kind of expect for the upcoming season? Talk about the off season, what y'all been doing in preparation.
We've just been hitting the off-season hard. A lot of guys coming to practice, a lot of younger guys coming up to varsity this year. A couple key players from the JV, I think, so it'll be a good time.
Sorry, I have like notes here. There was I would say it's kind of like a turning point for you guys last season. Y'all ended like a 20-something losing streak.
Yeah, it was a 30 game lose streak. So
Talk a little about what that kind of meant for the program, and then looking forward to this season to keep excelling.
no, it was absolutely a turning point. The reaction from the stands and the players and the coaches was really like, all right, this like curse has been broken. Let's get after it.
And you're obviously a senior this year. What would it mean to kind of have a winning season for you guys?
It'd mean a whole bunch. I'm super excited. I think it's gonna be a great year.
Y'all have a lot of returnees coming back, or is it kind of like are y'all younger this year?
We got a couple returnees, running backs, offensive line. We got a whole bunch of new receivers, and some defensive guys. So
Now this would be Coach's second season, or
third season.
third season? Yeah. Okay. How's he been with the program? Kind of seeing the changes come, but then also I'm sure he's more tough on you guys.
Oh, he's been great so far. Yeah, I mean, brought us out of that lump we were in. So I think he's been super energetic the whole time. It's been great to see.
Overall, what do you want out of the upcoming season?
I just want our guys to be fired up and try and win some football games.
What's it like for y'all district? Talk a little about the competition wise. Obviously, the districts are, once you get into obviously playoffs, then that's harder. But like just in regular season games, it's still hard to make it to the next step up. So talk about the district.
It's pretty tough. We got a bunch of good teams. We got Salem, we got Patrick Henry. Christiansburg is a pretty good one. Yeah, it's a tough district.
And where do you see yourself fitting in there?
Now, I think we're gonna be pretty good. Not quite at the level we want to be yet, but we're definitely getting better.
All right, obviously it's summer. What have you been doing besides football?
Football, that's about it.
You don't be at home playing the game, going out. You like hiking?
I've been working on we're renovating a house, so I'm gonna spend a majority of my time there.
Okay. Favorite food?
Favorite food? Hamburgers, gotta be.
Are you just more of a cheeseburger, or you want to add everything to it?
I'll add everything to it. I just don't like tomatoes. Those things are terrible.
But that's like the second person saying that.
They're nasty.
They're like,
I
no
don't know.
tomatoes. Any hidden talent, something unique about yourself we don't know?
Shoot, I don't even know.
Can you sing?
No, I can't sing worth anything. I can sing in the shower. That's about it.
Sing in the shower? Can you dance? Do a backflip?
I can do a front flip on a trampoline. That's about it.
Okay. Obviously, the upcoming season was a lot will be expected for you guys, especially with your senior year. It's the last time you'll be able to put on that jersey. Probably hasn't sunken in yet, but like, what's a goal you want to set for the team?
At least tie the record. Like 5-5 would be ideal, but honestly, I just want our guys to be better than last year. That's really the goal. Whether it be like commitment-wise or win-wise, whatever, just be better than last year.
Now, do you have a personal goal you want to set for yourself?
More tackles, I think, from last year. I think that's a big one for me.
How many did you have last year?
I don't even know, but I just want to get more.
You just want more?
Yeah.
Who are y'all playing for your first game?
I actually don't know yet.
I don't remember. I can't. I probably feel like I asked that already.
Giles off the shot.
Huh?
So who they start to play
Yeah.
the first game of the season?
Yeah.
Giles.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Giles then.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like every year since they started playing football.
I don't know.
First one.
I just got here. I don't know.
It's okay, never mind.
All right,
I don't pick with you too hard.
I think I asked everything. Let me make sure. Okay, we're good.
Kadin Deeb, Kadin Deeb, 2025.
So let's talk a little about last season. Same thing. Well, mainly I feel like the big story here for you guys was that, losing streak.
Yeah.
What did it feel like? Walk me through just the excitement of.
It was honestly really exciting because I've been here, Blacksburg, my whole life. I've been through the losing streak and everything, and when we broke it, it was honestly amazing. Best feeling ever.
With just the fans,
The fans were hype. Everybody was hype. It was amazing. Great time.
when you guys were able to kind of have that calm down moment, what was the atmosphere like in the locker room?
Oh, it didn't calm down. It was the whole way home. Even when we got back to Blacksburg, it was just hype the whole time.
Being able to be with the team, obviously the seniors that graduated, they're no longer here, but you guys had, the younger guys that already had that experience, that you guys can win. What's the relationship like now, the chemistry like with the team?
Chemistry is definitely better than it was. It's gotten better every year since when we started losing. It's just gotten better since then.
And overall, what's the expectation for this year?
Better than last year, win more games, just show up, have more people than last year.
Looking forward to the upcoming season. Obviously, how great would it be just to have a winning season, especially being your senior year?
It would be amazing, to be honest. Having, 2 games, I want more than 2, way more than 2. But having a winning season would be really good.
And obviously, we talked about, Jackson said about how tough the district is as a whole.
Yeah.
Being able to have those 2 games under your belts and wanting more, what was the lesson learned there when y'all were able to win a game and now, kind of apply it for the upcoming season?
Oh, the lesson?
Yeah, seeing that you guys can win, but then also those games y'all lost, obviously something went wrong, or it was a last-minute touchdown. What was learned during those games?
There was a lot learned that we can definitely play good and win more games than we have been the last few years. And it's just we just got to keep doing that, doing what we're doing, showing up, working hard, and it'll just get better from there.
And what was the errors that you guys needed to see room for improvement?
Like, it was mainly just we didn't have people coming. I mean, a couple of years ago, we had 12 people consistently, and now it's up in the 30s. So it's just consistency with people coming and showing up and working hard.
How excited are you for the upcoming? Is it last?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I think it's going to be like my best season ever.
Yeah. What have you been doing in the off season?
I'm just working hard, hitting the weight room every day. Haven't missed a single day yet. I'm super excited.
Now, besides football,
I got work. I work at a pizza place, make a bunch of pizzas. I've been on a couple of vacations now. I'm going on a few, hanging out with my girlfriend a lot, and playing video games.
What's your favorite game?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
You like the meatballs on the
Yeah,
side?
spaghetti on it, everywhere. Meatballs. I get the meatball on first and then spin the spaghetti around. Best combination ever.
Any hidden talent, something unique about yourself?
I feel like I'm actually a really good singer, actually.
You do karaoke?
No. Just whenever a song comes on, I just sing it. Yeah. I'm also good at video games, too.
Yeah.
That's another hidden talent.
Okay. Overall, what's a goal you want to set for the team, obviously, for this season?
Win more games, just like Jackson said. I think that's like our main goal. And have fun, to be honest. I think winning games is having fun, but to win games, you got to have fun and play hard. And you're not going to play hard if you're not having fun.
Exactly.
So it just goes back and forth.
And a personal goal for you?
Ooh, personal goal. Just keep working hard. Keep doing what I'm doing, showing up, to be honest. Touchdown. First year, playing tight end. I've been on the O-line the whole year. Moved to tight end. Touchdown would be nice. Just feeling the ball get into my hands into the end zone would be the best thing ever.
Talk a little about Coach. Obviously, it's going to be his.
Oh, he's an amazing coach. He brings like amazing energy. From our last coach we had to him, it's just completely different. He gets hype all the time. I love him. He's awesome.
And what's it looking like for the younger guys? Obviously, you guys got new people coming in. What, as a senior, what do you want to leave for those younger guys to keep the program going upward now?
Mainly just keep like inspiring them to come. I like to inspire people to come. Like, I like to make things fun. Just get them here to like practices and stuff, because it's definitely changing. We haven't had that in a while.